Every single high-performing person needs to absorb information of some sort, no matter what it is. And they need to absorb a lot of it, and they need to absorb it quickly. And a lot of the really, really successful people out there, they say that they contribute a mass portion of their success to their ability to absorb information and to do it in a quick fashion. And really what this video is going to be about is how you too can go into your passion or anything like that and absorb information that you need to know in order to compete in your passion, whether you're making it a career or whether you're just trying to impress yourself or someone around you, your peers, things like that. I'm going to show you how you can absorb information extremely fast, how you can absorb it in huge amounts, and how you can absorb it cheaply, because I know that a lot of people are on a budget. I know that I mean a lot of people go to college and expect information to be hundreds of thousands of dollars when really it's just not. You can get a book for $15 or sometimes up to about $30, but regardless, the information in those books is extremely helpful, and I'm going to show you how to do that through a tactic I call accessible speed reading. So speed reading, I actually don't know how to do like the competitive like speed reading where people read every single word in a book extremely fast. I don't know how to do that. What I do is a simple system. It's 3 steps that gets you to go through the book 3 times quickly and skim out and target the information that you actually need and that is new to you and that will be useful. You target down on those key points that are in the book and you read those and you move on to the next book and absorb information at a huge rate. There was a point where I was doing a book to 2 books every single week for months. And I learned so much from that specific time in my life that I think that pretty much everybody in the entire world can benefit from doing this specific tactic. So I'm going to get into it right now, and I'm going to start with step 1. I'm actually going to grab my book that I have over here. I just grabbed a random book. This is actually a good one. But I want to start with the first step, and that is you just go straight to the table of contents in any book, and you look at the chapters. And what I do, I normally don't read every single chapter of a book. I usually just pick 2 or 3 chapters that stick out to me, but you can read every single chapter of a book. It's up to you what you want to do, and I'll show you how to figure out if that's what you want to do in the first place. So pick whichever chapters you're going to be reading. Pick the chapters that stick out to you and that can pertain to what you're trying to learn in that specific moment. And then step 2, and so what you do with this is that you go to every chapter in the book and you read the entire first page of every chapter. This makes doubly sure that you know what chapters you want to read. So you're going to go and you're going to read the first page of chapter 1, and then you find the first page of chapter 2, which is 37. So we're going to go to 37, and we would read the first entire page of every single chapter throughout the entire book. Just go all the way through and read the first page of all the chapters. Then what we're going to want to do is from that point, once you've deduced which chapters you want to read, say there's 3 or 4 chapters in this entire book that you think you can actually get new information from and very crucial information from, that's when you're going to go back in. Say I liked chapter 3, so I'm going to go over to page 37 again, where it says chapter 3. And what I'm going to do now is every single paragraph, you read the first sentence in every single paragraph. So you're going to go and just read the first sentence and then read the first sentence. And you'll notice that it's almost as if these first sentences make up their own correlation. I mean, really a lot of the time books that you read are just filler because they need to sell a book. Like they need to sell this book. They can't just sell the 1 or 2 key points that are in the book because that won't sell. They won't be able to market a 30-page book that has every single key point that's in this book. There's only probably 10 to 30 pages of actual, meaty content in this book here. And I just figured out a system. I took a lot of it from Tai Lopez's system, where you just go through and you weed out every piece of gold, is what he calls it. from the books that you read. Instead of reading all of this, it could take you a month to read this whole thing if you're as slow a reader as I am, because I actually read pretty slow. But yeah, if you take the steps that I did and do them, it'll make reading so much easier for you, so much more accessible, and really you can get down to the point where you're reading a book a week doing this system. Like if you can pick like 7 chapters and read an entire chapter every single day for 7 days of the week, you can get the gold out of a book every single week as long as you want to. And that's what I did, and it literally changed my life. So if you're wondering what books you should read, I'm going to be making a video that will come out next week about my top 8 books that I recommend people read. This isn't actually in the top 8. This is a good one, but this is more, directed towards psychology and things like that. And I'm talking about life lesson books that are going to be extremely powerful for you no matter what you're doing in your life. And I want to make sure that you get those 8 books so you guys can start working on reading, because reading is literally the cheapest, the most effective, and if you do these 3 steps, it could be the quickest way to learn anything about any subject in the entire world. So I hope that really helped you guys, and that's basically how I read a book a week whenever I want to read a book a week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content that was in this video. If you have the time, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because all the time I'm going to be putting out videos every single week. It's going to be on a Monday. So I just want to make sure that you guys get all the good stuff that's coming up, and don't be afraid to comment and like the videos, because the engagement is what I'm here for, so I can actually talk to you guys and help sort out your issues that you're having with being the best you could possibly be, the best way possible. And I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos all the way through. Just a huge, huge, huge thank you to all of you guys. And I hope to see you guys in other upcoming videos, every Monday, and probably gonna throw some stuff in there, in between every Monday that I put content out. So just thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.